Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, you already know to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell if you're new to the page. If you've been rolling with me for a while, go ahead and click that like button in the bottom right-hand corner right now. Thank you. Hey, let's dive into it. We got a lot to cover, so I'm gonna kind of just chop things up. Make sure you check out the links at the end of this video. Moo has its best offer ever. We'll probably just dive into that at the end. Let's get right into it. So as we can see right now, all of the indices are down. Of course, yesterday was a holiday. All of the indices are down in the red zone, which is fine. It was cool. But what have we learned here at Stock Up? What are we doing? We are trading the market that we are in. I'm going to go over some of my plays a little bit, and I'm going to actually show you guys why I believe there's still money to be made in all of the plays that I got in today. So I was trading earlier today. Okay, let's go into a couple of things. Now, as you guys know, I sold all of my Chinese ADRs on Friday. Remember, why did I? Remember, we're not just giving you fish, we're teaching you how to fish. Why did I sell all of my Chinese ADR option calls? I sold them because we had a 3-day weekend, and because of the U.S.-China relations, anything could happen. Now, we know that Elon went over there. We know that the Microsoft dude went over there. Now we have American officials that met with President Xi, and things are good as far as our companies and relationships. Okay, I'm not going to say that they're good; they're stable, but military wise, they're not. Also, too, some more bad news. China's cutting interest rates, but their economy is not doing well. China has not come out of COVID fully. The reopen of China has not really taken full effect. So China's not looking that good, right? And because of that, you have stock like Alibaba, BABA, that are down today, right? So remember, I said I am selling them all because I did not want to risk exactly what happened. Leave me a comment if you got that lesson on Friday. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so what else do we have? Tesla. I am back into yet another option play into Tesla because Tesla continues to defy gravity. Exclusive EV maker Rivian now to adopt Tesla's charging standard, right? And look at this. Look at this. San Francisco, June 20th, Reuters, okay? Electric vehicle maker Rivian, right, said it has agreed to adopt Tesla's, you see here, the charging station, and they're going to be joining GM and Ford. And so now Tesla is Tesla's charging station is the standard. It's the standard right now. You have all of these other electric vehicle companies coming and using their charging station, meaning that they don't have to build out this infrastructure, right? They just use Tesla's charging station, which is charging stations, which is another stream of revenue for who? Tesla. Last I checked, Tesla is the only EV company out there in the US, not in China. China has a ton of EV companies, but in the US, that is actually making money. There are no other EV companies that I've seen that's actually making money when you look at the balance sheets. I'm not talking about selling cars, but are actually making profit, right? And so I entered into another Tesla play, and we'll go into that in a minute. And so let's listen to a little bit of this news concerning China, and then I'm going to cover crypto because this has a lot to do for those of you that's in Alibaba.
Goldman downgraded its outlook for China for the year from 6% to 5.4%. The bank's been arguing that Beijing's what they called moderate policy just isn't enough to offset what the bank sees as a real problem, and that is weak sentiment. HSBC also cut its forecast today. The bank cited the low business as well as consumer confidence, again, as a major problem. And this comes after several financial institutions had cut their outlooks for China as well because of the May data, which showed a lot of gloominess all way around.
So I'm gonna leave it right there so you guys see that Goldman and other analysts have downgraded China, period. And so I see money to be made. Now, it's risky. I am going to be buying some more of these Chinese ADRs, not for a long-term investment, but for swing trading. In particular, Alibaba. I'll always use situations like this when things are strained to actually buy. I may not buy today, but I may buy by tomorrow. But I'm not going to share that. As you can see here, we had our U.S. Secretary actually meet with President Xi. All right. That happened over the weekend. All right. So they're trying to get things together. And I just wanted to go quick on that. Now, let me show you some of the plays that I'm in. And that's why I talked about these news stories. Okay. So these are all plays that I got in today. As you could see, I'm in a Tesla option. As you could see, they're very expensive, but I'm up 22%. So that's a nice piece of change in a day. Now, let's skip Palantir. Palantir I already had. So Palantir is the only one that I did not buy today. Let's look at Mara and Riot. Now, I told you guys that I'm going to be putting in $25 a day into Mara and $30 a day into Mara and $25 into Riot. I decided to put $30 per day into Mara and $30 per day into Riot. Why? Because of what's happening with crypto, right? And I'll share that with you a little later. Okay, so I also bought some call options, as you can see at the bottom for Norwegian, all right, cruise lines, but I'm out to September 23rd. So I'm giving myself time, all right? Let's go back up to the top to Tesla. As you can see, they expire on the 21st of July. Why? Because I'm giving myself time to recover just in case, okay? So now let's go into some crypto and we'll wrap this thing up.
Think so. I was at the Digital Assets Council for Financial Professionals, which is Rick Edelman's event. Rick Edelman's a financial advisor. Edelman Financial Engines is like $200 billion plus. He's probably the most crypto-aware advisor in the country. And, he had a packed house, and it was all professionals, and it's not people making coin memes. It's like people that are just trying to understand whether or not this is going to cross over. And since that conversation, some very momentous things took place, and I just think they're worth considering. First of all, EDX, which is the exchange that Citadel, Schwab, and Fidelity are backing, the important thing that distinguishes it from FTX and Binance and all the stuff we know the regulators don't like is that they're not taking custody. And I want you to understand the importance of this. They're telling you, show up with your own custody solution. We're simply going to be here to match buyers and sellers and handle price. That's probably a step closer to.
Now, he hits a lot of points that I want to cover. We do know that Schwab, we do know that BlackRock, BlackRock got more money than nations are worth. And we do know that Fidelity are all getting ready to swoop in and partake of the givings of crypto, right? Even while the SEC, Gary Gensler, is coming against crypto. I believe that Gary Gensler will be moved out of the way. This is too much firepower for him to handle. And yes, there will be some regulation, but I am long-term crypto. especially Bitcoin, which is most of my holdings in crypto at this point. But I will tell you, that is the reason why I am simply just buying Mara and Riot. Mara and Riot, for those of you that don't know, are crypto mining companies, and they're in the other stuff too. So I have a decent amount of Mara and Riot, and I'm buying daily. Now, do I think Mara and Riot could break down from here? Absolutely. Is if Bitcoin goes down, these are go down also. So that's why I'm DCAing. I'm personally DCAing daily, right? And if you want to DCA daily with me, I got it on automatic. Set it and forget it. The third link below is a link to Webull. You could tell Webull to buy fractional shares of Mara and Riot. You can tell it how much you want in it per day or per week or per month or twice a month. However you get paid, only invest what you can afford, right? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not even telling you to buy these stock. I'm just telling you, sharing with you what I'm doing, okay? And he goes on to talk about a lot more. I want you guys to really, really watch this. I'm not going to play the rest of it because time will get out of hand. But it is a very interesting talk about crypto and how it is unstoppable. Though they're going to try to regulate it, it is unstoppable. He also talks about the crypto that he holds, the crypto that he owns. And I really agree with him across the board, except one thing that he says. So you can look that up. It's on CNBC. And that's all I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to get this video up in a timely fashion. And so forgive me if I'm just kind of chopping up, but I just wanted to give you guys a lot of news, the information that helps us to make money. But I will tell you that, listen, Moo has, this is the best promotion they have ever had, let alone the 17 free stock, let alone each stock worth from $3 to $2,000 each by spinning a wheel. But here's why. This is simple. With $100, you get one free share of C3AI, which is C3AI, which is up over 300% this year. And it's over a $40 stock. And then look at this. Cash, you get 5 free stock. And then look at this, just for a $100 deposit. So let's make sure you get those deposits. And if you want to set it and forget it, download Webull. They're going to give you, I believe, 12 free stock. Okay. So this is Moo to take advantage of, I believe, which is the best offer they've ever had. Get it funded today. And we will see you later. It was just so much going on. I wanted to stop trading, come in and help to feed the family. But remember, do your own research on anything. So I just wanted to shine a light on what's going on in crypto. I want you to read the entire thing, right? Bitcoin is making a bounce back. That's why you have Mara and Riot making a bounce back. They were negative Friday. Now I'm positive. See? And so that's how it works. I buy the red and then I sell the green. All right. We're going to leave it right there. Make sure you check out the links below. Live, love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you tomorrow.